Recently, there has been news about a public feud involving Brian McKnight and his adult children. His son, Nico McKnight, has been facing challenges, including a battle with cancer and a confrontation with Tyrese Gibson, who defended Brian McKnight amid the family issues. It's a reminder that even in the public eye, families can face complex and difficult situations. Stay tuned for more. Hello, lovely souls. It's me again, the Delightful Soul, and welcome to my channel, Delightful by Design. Get ready for my take on all things trending, even the shenanigans. I aim to sprinkle my opinion with a dash of delight, but hey, not everything can be a delight, right? Your presence here is very appreciative, so hit that subscribe button if you want more of my delightful content. Let's dive into this story, huh? Brian McKnight's family situation has been a topic of public interest due to a feud involving him and his adult children. Now, here's a summary of the recent events. Nico McKnight, Brian's son, has publicly expressed his discontent with his father. He has accused Brian of abandonment and has been vocal about their strained relationship on social media. And the conflict seemed to stem from past grievances, with Nico claiming that Brian McKnight had abandoned him and his siblings back in 2019. Brian McKnight has referred to his estranged children as a product of sin and has emphasized the importance of removing negativity from one's life, even if it relates to family. Let's take a look at this video.
So lastly this week, I want to big up my man right here. See, he gets it. In order to live a life that you love, you have to get rid of the evil and the negativity, even if that evil and negativity is related. We want everyone to live a life that you love. Our hashtag, that's what it means. Hashtag I love our life. But in order to do that, you have to get rid of all that evil and negativity. There's so many angry and upset and negative people out there. We want to use our platform as a place of positivity, a positivity platform. So hopefully, who knows, next week, maybe I'll only respond to positive comments. But we'll see. We'll see you next week. So look, here's another somebody asking about my one and only daughter, Julia, asking about how she feels about a post about her graduation. Well, how do you think she feels? She feels great. See, Julia understands the scriptures. Exodus 20:12, where it says, and I quote, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. See, she honors us, and in turn we honor her because she knows how proud of her we are. And here's something, if you're going to leave snide comments, at least allow us to tag you when we reply. It's so cowardly, but I guess that's to be expected. So how's she feel?
Brian McKnight's family situation has been a topic of public interest due to a feud involving him and his adult children. Now, here's a summary of the recent events. Nico McKnight, Brian's son, has publicly expressed his discontent with his father. He has accused Brian of abandonment and has been vocal about their strained relationship on social media. And the conflict seemed to stem from past grievances, with Nico claiming that Brian McKnight had abandoned him and his siblings back in 2019. Brian McKnight has referred to his estranged children as a product of sin and has emphasized the importance of removing negativity from one's life, even if it relates to family. Let's take a look at this video.
Dr. Rashid Ritchie's show. He really put it in the proper context or whatever. When I saw that, I was absolutely stunned and horrified by watching that. I just want to say to Brian McKnight kids, to all of his kids, the ones that he said that's born out of evil or born in evil, whatever he said, whatever he claims, or whatever, let you know that you have a lot of support out here. We here at the Ricky Smiley Morning Show support you. If anybody get this message out to Brian McKnight, 2 sons and daughter. You are always welcome to the state of Alabama, to the great state of Alabama, where you have men and you have uncles and you have a lot of people in Birmingham that
Tyrese Gibson took to his Instagram stories to defend Brian McKnight, stating that he mentioned that there have been specific actions over the years that contributed to the current situation, which are not public knowledge. He emphasized that the relationship between men and their children can fall apart and that it's not fair to act as if they can't. Tyrese Gibson's involvement was criticized by Nico McKnight, who asked him to sit this one out and not interfere in their family matters.
I want to address is I want to talk to my brother Ricky Smiley, and I want to say to you that it is unfair, in my grown man opinion, to say that that man and his ex-wife and the mother of his kids, which are now grown adults past 30 years old, whatever their specific dynamic is, there's a bunch of things that have been said and done over the years that is nobody's business, that has contributed to where they are. Man, kids out here be saying some fucked up, bruh. Kids out here be crossing you and doing and saying and going above and beyond to cross you. I do not know what that man and that woman or his kids or anything about anything. Like, I literally know Brian L for getting in full-on fights with their kids who grow up, who think they can talk to them and treat them any kind of way, stealing money, flirting with their girl or their wife inappropriately while they're in new relationships, crossing the line, or young adults or even grown folks are enmeshed, and there is parenting alienation between the man trying to alienate the child or children from the mother, or the mother brainwashing, poisoning, or trying to brainwash and alienate the kids or the adults from the father. Details about the cheating or infidelity or the physical, emotional, psychological abuse. They're going on and going into specific details with the child or children because they do not understand the line between being a specific parent. A father and a mother is not friends with a child.
Tyrese Gibson's comment highlighted the complexity of family relationships and the challenges that can arise when they become public. Nico McKnight's reaction indicates a desire to keep family issues private and to handle them within the family itself. So Nico, it is important for you to maintain some privacy as well. When you share your grievances online for the world to see, we are going to have an opinion. However, I will delightfully overlook this as his reactions likely stems from hurt and disappointment. How can you, Brian, selectively quote verses from the Bible to suit your needs while disregarding the true essence of love and honor? Your children reflect your values. If you prioritize positive relationships, it would have been ingrained in their values as well. As adults, we continue to seek ways to resolve conflicts with others. Who better to teach these skills to a son than a father? In this case, Brian is the parent, and his way of resolving conflict with his adult children is to ignore their plight and cling to another family as if his first group of children doesn't exist. The current wife is okay with this. Tyrese needs to take his own advice, like Nico said. Sit this one out. In fact, he should have done what Ricky Smiley had done and emotionally supported these young adults. However, I will delightfully overlook Tyrese's reaction. His likely stems from being the same kind. He is falling for a system that is not created for him. And when it fails, he blames everyone except for his decision. Ricky Smiley offered some positive, something like support. You, in my opinion, took sides.